What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Yavi Wasabi.
And the Kyanah.
And this is Beyond the Beauty. No expectations.
No opportunities.
Underestimation.
And this is why we are the table.
Let's not forget that this show is produced by iambeastnetwork. Let's get back into it. So, Miss Coco Chanel.
Yavi.
We about to get a little deep. Not too deep, but like definitely taking a different path than what we usually take. Oh, yes. Thank you. Give me the gander.
You're welcome. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. We're talking about dating. Okay, and I know we touched on a subject a couple episodes ago, but I really want to get into it because
get into detail.
Get into detail because like it's so different. You know, you started dating at 16. I started dating at 18, okay? Listen,
Definitely
never had a boyfriend.
Complete range.
Definitely different. So I didn't start dating until I was 18. Okay. Back in my younger days, I'm talking about when I was around your age, I wasn't interested in dating. Like I definitely tried to be that girl that tried to date, but for some reason, I just wasn't ready yet. And with me looking at you, it's like you're 16 and dating. Like,
right.
I tried to be that 16-year-old and date, and I just couldn't do it. How do you do it?
It took me a while to find that person. Because when I got into high school, I knew I was just like, I want a boyfriend. I want to be that girl with the boyfriend in high school.
Yeah.
Like the freshman with like a sophomore boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know? So, but when I got to high school, it was just like there were so many options to choose from.
Not so many options like
there
this
were.
is a store.
Sorry, but it's the truth. You have so many different people, so many different personalities that it's just like explore first. And I hate to say it like that, but that's truly what it was freshman year. You are experiencing and you're exploring what you like, what you don't like, who you like, and who you don't like. So freshman year, yes, I had my options.
Yeah.
I had, sorry to say it, but a roster.
She had a roster, okay?
I did. But it was just like, you talk to somebody, and then it's just like, okay, you're trying to feel them out, but it's not really. It's not nothing standing out to you.
Yeah.
So then you go to that next person, and that next person, it's just like, nothing is really standing out to you, but there's always one person.
Always that one person.
That is going to beg and plead and really grab your attention, but you're just like, no, you're just not my type. You're not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah.
But like, I'll still, talk to you, but like, you're just not what I'm looking for. So sophomore year, my options got very slim. Very slim. Right. I knew what I was looking for now.
It didn't get slim thick. It got slim.
It got very slim. You know? So then I was talking to one person, and I was like, nah, he got a lot going on. Like, I can't be caught up in that.
Yeah.
So then that's when it really got to the nitty gritty.
See, that's the thing. And that's what people keep telling me. It's like, Yavi, they'd be like, Yavi, you didn't go to high school, so you didn't experience that high school. You didn't get that, first love or many options. And I'm like, true. I didn't get the whole roster thing because I was homeschooled my high school year.
Right.
But it's like, when I graduated, I didn't run into many males either. Like, I told you, the first male I ran into was my boyfriend, okay? And Lord knows.
Been the one.
That's been the one since, I can't say day one, because day one, he thought I was a boy. I'm not going to lie. He thought I was dressed like a boy. I'm not going to lie. I had a hoodie on, joggers, and he only seen like the back of me. And I told you I had a hoodie on with the hood on, so I did look like a boy.
Right.
So I didn't have a roster. I wish I would have had a roster. See, that's why I wish I did go to high school so I could say I had a roster.
But I'm not going to lie. Having a roster is hard. Like,
what is so hard about having a roster? Because you're not dating none of these people.
You're not dating, but you're trying to... Everybody... It's just like you can't keep everybody happy. You got to tell this person good morning, this person good morning, this person good morning. Tell this person to have a good day at basketball practice. Tell this person to have a good day at track practice. Tell this person to have a good day at golf practice.
That sounds like you a mama with kids.
Exactly. It's so hard trying to keep up. That's why my roster got very slim sophomore year, because like I can't keep telling 6 and 7 different people good morning and have a good day at practice and I hope you're doing okay. I'm just checking on you. I can't keep doing that. So when sophomore year hit, first semester, I was talking to one person and no, I was talking to 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's always that one person that's still, trying to grab your attention.
Okay, I want you to hold that thought. Is it wrong to talk to 2 people at once?
No. I mean, for a girl, no. But for a boy, yes. Only because girls are more... Listen, and girl math, real quick.
Okay, girl math.
It's okay for a girl to do it because we are just girls. Like, you got to cut us some slack. We go through a lot. But when a boy does it, hit the dough, kick rocks.
Not hit the dough, kick rocks.
Kick rocks. If I find out you're talking to somebody else while trying to talk to me, kick rocks. Don't even talk to me no more. Just pick her. If you got to pick between 2 people, pick her.
See, but I feel like it's wrong coming from both sides because both man and female, they go through stuff. And I just feel like when it comes to whether if it's female talking to 2 people or male talking to 2 people, I feel like just doing it in general is so wrong. Like,
I feel like it could go either ways, but I feel like boys be knowing what they're doing. It's like girls are really just trying to be out here just trying to find their true love, their high school sweetheart, their first love, the love of their life. And boys would be like, well, I got my main girl, I got my side piece, I got my trick, I got my I got my yeah. So it's just they know what they be doing. It's just like with girls, if you not like what we're looking for, it's always somebody else. That's gonna be what we're looking for.
So it's like a messy question.
Go ahead.
Was Jordan on that roster?
Oh, he's been on my roster since freshman year. I'm telling y'all, we've been knowing each other since October 6, 2023.
So how did we slim down to Jordan?
So what had happened was me and Jordan have been off and on since freshman year.
Now, hold on. Because that's one thing I don't get about relationships. Okay, what is with this off and on? I don't get that. Me and my boyfriend Zion, we have never been off and on. Mm-hmm. Never. I don't understand that. Like, we always agreed, if we ever think about, going off and on, we're just going to end it there.
Right.
Like, I don't know. What does that mean?
So, it's like, I had my people I was talking to. He had his.
Right.
But, like, we were just so soul tied, we could just never leave each other alone.
Right.
So it's like I would go, talk to somebody for a while, and then he would go talk to somebody for a while, and then, my plans don't end up working out, his plans don't end up working out, but then like it's always me and him. Always.
So it was never like y'all got into an argument and y'all broke up.
No,
and then got back together. Okay,
we've never ever broken up before. It's just always been off and on.
I see what you're saying now. Okay, I see what you're saying. But back to what you were saying about the whole Jordan being the main one out of the roster.
So it was just like during second semester of sophomore year, I was like, I don't want to keep doing the rosters.
Right.
I don't want to keep talking to people, like 2 people at the same time. I just want to deal with one person and one person only.
Right.
And I was like, Jordan, he's just been on me for such a long time. And not to get into it too personal, but Jordan has been, I wouldn't say stalking me, but has been plotting on me since I was in 8th grade.
Oh wow! We're gonna get to that because I'm invested, y'all. I'm invested.
We're gonna get to that part, but it was just like I'm just ready to have a boyfriend. I'm getting older. I feel like I'm ready.
See, but that's the thing. Because when I started dating my boyfriend at the age of 18, everybody in my family was telling me I was too young. They was like, Yavi, you too young.
They always say you're too young
to be in love. Yavi,
they said wait till married to have a boyfriend. Don't have a boyfriend till you're 20. Enjoy your teen years. But it's just like, I can enjoy my teen years and still have a boyfriend.
Exactly. I just feel like
just because you weren't dating at 16 and 15 and 18 doesn't mean that we gotta follow in your footsteps.
Exactly. And it's like, well, how do you know he's the one when you never had options? That's the thing. I don't want options.
Exactly. Well, I had options, so but
see, she had options. I did not. Okay, and I'm like, and plus he's a nice guy. Like, why would I pass up on him just to find somebody else that might not be, him
as good as him? You know?
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm like y'all, and I don't even talk about my family, and they do. My family dating life is all type of jacked up. Okay. It's all type bodies on bodies, all type of jacked up, and I'm just like, look, I'm not that fast person, okay? I can't live that fast life, okay? This is not Fast and Furious. I gotta go slow. I gotta go slow, okay?
Wait, I'm finna still that. I'm not Fast and Furious.
I'm not fast or furious, okay? I'm a really calm to myself, I just want it to be me and you. I don't need me, you. Like that roster you said, baby. No, if you don't get a text message from me, you don't get a text message from me. Do not text me talking about something. Why you ain't text me how was my basketball game? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I got other people to text. But I'm gonna get back to stalker ?
Yeah.
Plotting ?
No, me and Jordan had maybe about a couple months ago, earlier this year, just had a sit down conversation, just talking, and we were just talking. I was like, yeah. So like, how long have you really been like knowing me? Like for like, when was the first time you see me? It was like, oh yeah. He was like, before you got out of high school, and I was like,
huh?
8th grade. I got out of high school at like 2023. So like before that, I was in 8th grade. He was like, yeah, I just
Mez was already plotting.
He was.
Okay. Before she even got to high school.
Before he got to he was like, when he said, when he seen, he was like, I got to get her. But he didn't know I was going to the same high school as him when I became a freshman. So he didn't want to like take the chance. But when he found out I went to the same school as him, it was like, bingo, he got action.
But how did you feel about that? Because I'm going to be honest, if Zion told me that he was low-key, high-key, stalking me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be like, why didn't you just come up to me, like, say something?
At first when he told me, I was like, you don't think that's a little weird? Like, very 8th grade, I ain't even got to high school yet. I could see if I was a freshman, like I was already a freshman and you was plotting,
right?
8th grade, I just had 8th grade graduation. Like, I was still young. You was a freshman, and I'm yeah. Like, what do you mean 8th grade? But I was like, okay. But it took him like a whole, I don't know what time frame in 8th grade,
right? But
it probably took him like a whole year until he started texting me, like, or like when the first time we had an interaction.
That is actually so wild, because it's like, once again, I didn't start dating till I was 18. And I'm not saying that's old. There's nothing wrong with dating at 18. Of course. There's nothing
There's
wrong
people
with
that date in like their 30s now and all that other stuff.
Now, that's kind of embarrassing. Come on. Like, some type of human communication got to happen before. Like, if you just started dating in your 30s, there's something you need to sit down and talk to your therapist about, because... But dating at 18, it's like, compared to 16, I just feel like 16...
Was it easier?
18? Let me think. No. And I'm only saying no because, once again, he was way older than me. So that's a little hard.
Was it harder trying to relate to stuff since he was like older?
No, because we kind of like the same things. But like when he went, for instance, sometimes he would go to the casino to get food. Mind you, casino food is really good. If anybody tell y'all casino food is not good, they're a lie. But I always wanted to go with him, but I couldn't because I'm not 21. Okay, you have to be 21 to get inside the casino. So when he would go, I'd be like, I want to go in too, but I can't because I'm underage. So that was a little bit of a problem. But I would say everything else is pretty cool, pretty simple. I will say, though, the only part that was a little is like if I was ready to do anything with him. Because kissing is cute, but the grown activity, I'm like, wait, I'm only 18. Like, am I ready for this yet? Am I ready to, jump in there like that? Because once again, this is a girl that has been homeschooled and been a homebody her whole entire life. Am I ready to change up my life like that? Get into that grown activity? You know what? I told myself, I was like, Yavi, your life is boring. And this is exactly what I said in the mirror. I'm not lying to y'all. I said, Yavi, sweetheart, your life is boring. Okay, let's spice it up. Let's add some little paprika in there. And I was like, let me just do it. I said, yeah, we can date. Let's just do it. And yeah.
So what's been the hardest part about dating so far?
Oof. There's a couple things that's been the hardest part. Okay.
Give me like top 3.
Top 3. Okay, so my first one is he has this thing, right, where since he's older than me, not by a lot, y'all. Don't think he's aging. I told you he's only 25, but he has a lot of female friends, and I'm talking a lot. And I'm like, yeah, he doesn't talk to none of them. It's just they're there. And, there's always a little bleep bleep. He may not respond. But it's the thing, like, why are they texting you? Like, y'all haven't talked since high school. Why all of a sudden now they want to, That's number 1. Number 2, okay, so this might be a hit and miss now. It all depends on who you are and how you feel about the situation. But honestly, he has, like, an old man body. And what I mean by that, not like physically he has an old man body, but, like, he has to stretch a lot because he messed himself up playing basketball one day. Messed up his ankle for some reason. That ankle injury messed up every single bone in his body. So he always has to stretch. So that's the second thing. And I would say the last thing, honestly, I don't know if I can say it, but I'm not going to say it. I can't say the last one, but let's just say the last one. If you know me, and I'm talking about if you really know me, you know what the last one is because I talk about it all the time. But I'm not going to say it on here because, yeah. What about you? What are your 3?
Okay, so my first one would probably be like, he might. Nah, I'm not gonna say that because it might start. No, he's not a cheater. He's very loyal. Very. I would just say it's just like ex talking stages or like exes. Like the delusional ones. Though. Yeah. Oh, child. Make my head itch.
Not your head itch.
For real, because it's just like they be thinking that like they was the one. They was gonna grow up together, be high school sweethearts, get married, all this extra stuff. No. Remember who was here first. Remember who was here, right? So I would say that was the first thing. The second thing is Jordan just graduated. Just recently graduated yesterday. So he's no longer in high school.
Yeah.
So now it's like I have one more year to go. And he's not in high school anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing was, for the past 2 years, he wasn't in school, like in person. He was virtual.
Oh,
So it wasn't hard, but now it's just like you're really like done.
Yeah. You have more free time than I do.
Exactly. So it's just like
You wish you had that free time with him?
Yeah. And then the third thing would probably be, what's another thing that's been hard for us? Trying to still enjoy being a kid, but still, being mature.
Yeah.
At the same time.
My take on that, because that's literally me and Zion. Like, we enjoy doing kid stuff, watching kid shows, but still handling that mature aspect of us being grown adults.
Right.
I feel like for that, honestly, it all depends on how long you've been dating, how well that can go. Me and Zion, we've been dating for 3 years. It's about to be 3 years. And I would say the way we handle that is actually like it's pretty like it's not hard at all.
Mm-hmm.
You might think it's hard, but it's like once in a while, if y'all together, sit down and watch a cartoon. You know, you don't have to, and this is what I always tell people. People feel like you always have to be mature when you're in a relationship. And it's like, that's why relationships don't last long. Y'all need to have fun with each other. Y'all need to pull out that, you know, childhood in each other. Because that is how you have a healthy, long-lasting relationship. So I feel like when you say that part, I feel like it's really not that. Like, what do you mean by that? Explain a little bit more so I can get a deeper
like, you know, like
understanding.
petty arguments and stuff about small stuff, you know?
Wait, because that's kind of... No, me and Zion, we don't really do that. And I want to say it's petty. What do you mean by petty? Like, arguing over a pizza slice?
Like, a good morning text.
Oh, no, we don't do
that. Like petty stuff, you know? But, you know, we're still learning how to communicate and trying to learn how each other respond.
So how's that going, the communication part? Because that's rough a little bit, especially starting off.
Me, look, if I am meeting you for the first time and we have a disagreement, I'm not going to tell you anything. Like, I had a therapist for my first time ever in life back in like August. I found out I had to tell that lady my problems.
Yeah.
A random. Yeah. My problems. So it's just like, no, I don't want to talk to you about anything I have going on. But it took me a minute to really warm up to her. Now me and my therapist, we locked in. That's like my best friend. She just went out of town to go to Florida, and like I wanted her to stay so bad. Like,
why is everybody going to Florida?
I don't know what's in Florida, but look, Florida might have to see me.
So you're saying like...
But it's very hard for me. But the crazy thing is, it took me a couple of sessions to warm up to my therapist.
Right.
It's still taking me almost 3 years to warm up to my boyfriend.
Really?
Yes. Like, it's certain things I just...
don't want to talk about?
I just don't want to talk about. But I'm still learning. I know I have to meet in the middle somewhere somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still learning how to do that. But it's just like, it's like, for him, it's like pulling teeth and nails to get me to communicate with him.
See, I have to say that's where we different at. Like, it did take me a minute to warm up to him. Obviously, you know, when I first met you, I didn't know who you was. Mm-hmm. But I would say probably a year after we got past, a little bit in the middle of year 2. That's when I realized, listen, I ain't got no therapist. I ain't got no friends. You about to be all of the above. I'm about to tell you every single thing, okay? Because I know when I tell you this, you're not going to judge me. You're going to tell me the truth, but in a nice way. Versus if I tell my mother, she's going to tell me in a mother way, and it's going to make me mad.
Right.
2 different people, okay? 2 different people. So when I talk to my boyfriend, listen, I tell him everything. I tell him how my day went. I tell him this happened. I'll be like, hey, I'm not rocking with this. I'm not feeling this. Somebody did this that didn't bother me. It's like, obviously it's different for, different people.
Right.
I would say, does it take time? No, it don't take time. Honestly, you just have to feel comfortable around that person. And I know you feel comfortable around your boyfriend.
Of course. I mean, what's the point of having a boyfriend if you're not comfortable with that person?
Exactly. So I just feel like one day y'all gonna have that conversation. Y'all gonna have a real deep conversation.
A real deep. I mean, we be having conversations now and they be deep. We be getting into the nitty gritty of stuff about our past, but not between us.
Yeah, y'all gonna have that us conversation.
When we have that us conversation,
and it's gonna come out of nowhere.
It is. But like right now, I feel like we're in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody was very also like when I finally told everybody I had a boyfriend. Everybody was so very supportive, and it was just like yes, like we were like power couple.
Oh, I wish I could say that about my family. No, I'm just joking. They were really
supportive. Oh, I took Jordan to meet my family back in October, like my grandfather's side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he ain't been back up there since.
See, and that's what I'm scared of. Like, I don't want to take my boyfriend to go meet my boyfriend, he's met my aunties, okay? But he haven't met the other side of my mother's, side of the family, the ones that live out in Arkansas. And I feel like the moment I take him down there, that might be the end of us because they some different people. Some different people.
My Jordan went to go meet my grandfather's side, and they're all very religious. They're strictly God only, So it was. He's Muslim.
I was about to say, isn't he Muslim?
Yeah. So it wasn't a bad interaction, but they were like, when like your family brings like a sibling, say a sibling brings somebody around your family for the first time.
Yeah.
They gonna pick on him.
Yeah.
But they not finna disintegrate him,
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy because I just had that experience on Memorial Day when I went to go hang out with my boyfriend's family. For some reason, his cousin, she just kept picking. I'm like, girl, why are you so worried about me? Like, for instance, it was like 8 o'clock at night. We were sitting on the couch. His side of the family was sitting at the dining room table having fun, doing all that. And Zion got up and he was like, okay, I'm ready to go. That's always him. He's always ready to go, okay?
Same with Jordan.
And his cousin was like, I don't think Zion's ready to go. I think it's her. I'm like, girl, what do you want with me? Like, I'm sitting here back, relaxed, like I'm dang near about to go to sleep on the couch. And you over here, I think it's her who want to leave. I think it's her. No, like, girl. No, that's all him. He a grown man. I don't gotta. If I say I want to go, trust and believe, you will hear me say I'm ready to go. Okay, but I feel like I don't know why families do that when they meet your significant other. They feel like they just gotta pick, and I'm like, why do that?
Maybe it's like to see if they're like really like if that person is really for you, but I feel like it's not up to the family to see if that person's for you. I feel like it's up to you to if that person is for you.
It's not. It is not. Like, they feel like, oh well, if I don't like them, then you can't like them. You can't date them. It's like, sis,
are you dating them or am I?
Man, are you dating them or am I? Okay, because I could say things about your man that I don't like, and you still gonna be with him the next day.
So will.
So,
but I love Jordan, and I love his family. His family, I love them so bad.
How was it like meeting his family for the first time?
I met his family back around Christmas.
Doing what, was like just a party?
It was at his aunt's house, and it was just like a small little get together.
How do you think they feel about you around that time?
Around that,
I was about to say around that time.
They were very welcoming. I mean, meeting them for the first time, I had social anxiety.
Oh, of course.
So I'm very awkward. I'm socially awkward too. So it's just like heart beating through the shirt. That's all. I was so nervous, but it was just like once I got comfortable and once I started, hanging around them more and more, it was just like, okay, they're actually not that bad. And then when prom came, they were all there. It was just, yeah, they just, put me in.
See, that's so different. It's like, even now, I'm comfortable around his mother and his grandma, but like, and his brother, of course. But it's like the rest of his family, I'm just still not. It's just, they're all so extroverted compared to how I am and how he is. I'm still surprised that that's his family because they are so out there and not trying to be rude, but they are loud, just like my family is loud, but they are loud and just so, and I'm just like, I don't fit in. I mean, I'm like the quiet little bunny,
right?
But yeah, man, to end this out, I want to ask you, we'll ask us together, do you see yourself?
Yes, I see myself in the future with Jordan for the rest of my life until I'm like old, crinkly, rumbly, and look like a prune, and look like a dried up raisin. Yes, like if you were to look at my Pinterest board right now, I literally have our wedding planned out. That's how long I see me and my boo being together. You don't see this rock on my finger? Right, act like you know. How about you?
I see me and Zion being together for a minute, for a little while, for a little jog, for a long time. I don't know about until we old. I don't know about the hug until death do us part. But
nope, till death do me and Jordan part.
I can definitely see us, getting together, getting married, and things like that. She didn't even let me get the question out before
No,
she
because
answered.
I already knew how you was finna come, and I was so ready to answer that question.
So I bet not ever hear.
If you hear me and Jordan break up, then I don't know about that. Don't ask. Don't look it up. Don't search it up on Google. Don't go to the dark web and search it up. Don't do nothing. Because you'll never hear it happen.
But this episode, what you gonna do about this episode?
We're actually gonna delete this from the page if y'all hear me and Jordan break up. Cause I just said all of that, and if we break up, then I wasted 30 minutes of my breath.
Wow. Well, trust and believe this episode will never be getting deleted, guys. I promise. But this concludes today's episode. It's your girl, Yavi Wasabi.
And the Kyanah Chanel.
And this is Beyond the Beauty. No expectations.
No opportunities.
Underestimation. And this is why we are at the table. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget that the show is produced by iambeastnetwork. Coco Chanel, what is the tip of the day?
Tip of the day, communication is key.